Right. Now, let's say that I'm a SaaS founder, a product guy, and we created a terrific tool. And we know that we just need to get this in front of the audience, our core audience, and they're going to want it. Right now, I need leads. I need leads. And I'm being told that, my audience is on LinkedIn and I should be able to generate leads off of that, off that audience. What would you say, Matt, to a founder that's in that kind of similar position?
Yeah, this is such short-term thinking. If you haven't done any work on kind of brand, I would focus on the stuff that we know gets traction, right? Like top of funnel video, like short articles, really punchy stuff that's like, problem oriented. You have to be of value before you can be perceived as a credible source for anything. People don't like to be sold. They love to discover. If you give them this in doses and then you kind of warm them up and then they tell you they're ready one way or another, like there's signals and things that we can measure that will actually tell us if they're ready. Top of the funnel stuff is going to lead to leads. That stuff works.
That was I was going to ask you if you could expand on that. How does top of the funnel content, how does it lead to a lead?
Yeah, you have to introduce yourself to an audience. We're talking about things that are less than a minute to a minute and 30 seconds, something like that. Short articles that are like spot on. That stuff leads to interest, to direct traffic. You've kind of introduced your brand, your product to a wide audience, and you haven't asked for anything. You've just given. So that has a net effect of providing leads because people will come and decide that, and the people that are in market will see that and be like, okay, these are, one of the 5 products that I'm going to bring to the table when I talk to my boss about like, here's what I'd like to see. I've narrowed it down to these 5. We're going to do some demos. Like you need to do more work as a brand to provide more value and to do it in a way that warms people up and gives them more and more as they show more and more interest. It's not, let's reach out and let's just like slam. I want everybody to hit 100 people, reach out to 100 people in this week and try to do it through your LinkedIn. Like that is going to hurt you. You may get some short-term benefits, but in everything that we've seen, long-term damage.
And primarily in the B2B space, when you're working with a more sophisticated buyer, they do not want to be sold to. If there is an opportunity for business to be done, they're most likely going to engage with you by consuming your content